Sorry about that. I was letting Doggo in. Konnichiwa. Hello, everybody. Hi, Pages. How is everyone doing? 皆様、ページたちごきげんよう。元気でしょうか? I posted on Blue Sky already, right? Yes, I did. Hope everyone had a lovely day today. Oh, I just realized I'm not. Oops. Whoa, lag. Okay, gosh. I need to. Oh, gosh. Why is it so laggy? Oh, I know why. I forgot to close some stuff. I'll close this. Oh, the lag. Okay, that should help a lot. I just realized I'm not on Discord, so I'm actually not sure if the stream alert went out. Hold on. I think it did. I don't think I have to be online to have that go out automatically. Did it log in? What the heck? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Aha. Okay. Yes, stream alert went out. Great. Perfect. Okay. Hope you had a lovely day yesterday as well. And I would have liked to stream yesterday, but unfortunately, even though I felt like I slept like through the night, it didn't. Yeah, it wasn't good. So not great sleep again, unfortunately. I have a Fitbit watch that I wear, and it had its own app, but it looks like recently, I guess Google bought Fitbit, because now the Fitbit app is Google Health. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's all right, I guess. And now I get notifications in the morning for like how well I slept. So not great today. I did end up taking a nap earlier, and so I think that helped. Felt groggy afterwards, not like majorly groggy, but like afterwards, like it felt like my eyes felt like I had bags underneath them, even though I looked in the mirror and it wasn't like worse than usual. But so I guess and also like this morning, like when I initially woke up, it was pretty early still, like I think 6 or 7 something. I slept in like longer, so yeah. Not too bad. Not terrible. Okay. So I have not. My dinner just came just before stream, and I couldn't. Oh, what is Doggo doing? Oh, he wants to go. All right, sorry. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Where was I? I barely had a bite of my food before I had to start stream. And that's also why I started a little later than usual. But yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Let me see. Hold on. Welcome. My name is, for anyone who's here for the first time. Hello. Thank you. My name is kosmikameruhen. I am what you might call a reverse isekai fairy tale princess. I ended up in your world from my world. My world is actually one of your guys' fairy tales. And so I ended up here. And long story short, I fell in love with video games. So here I am. And Genshin Impact is one of my favorite games currently and has been for actually since it released. And we stream it every Friday, occasionally more than once a week. I'm open to doing it more frequently, depending on the reactions of chat. So if there is a big demand, I'd be more than happy to do it more than once a week. Currently, our schedule, we don't have like a fixed schedule, unfortunately, because there are often days where I'm unable to stream unexpectedly. So I used to have like a set schedule, but I don't anymore. Yeah, video games transcend worlds, kinda. I mean, yeah. But we do have a bit of regularity. Currently, what we do is I mainly stream Final Fantasy games. My current mission is to play every Final Fantasy game. Currently, we are on Final Fantasy 6. So that's what we do during the main part of the week, Monday through Wednesday. And then Thursdays, we usually have a break day. No streams on Thursdays. And then Fridays is our Genshin day. And so that's today. And then Saturdays, I have another break day. And then Sundays, we have our what we call our Sunday story time. And that is mainly right now Phoenix Wright. I'm playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy for the first time. And then also once a month. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Oh, that's Razor. Oh, hello. And then we have Phoenix Wright. But then also once a month we have like a movie night. So this past movie Sunday story time we watched what did we watch again? Oh my gosh, what did we watch? I already forgot. Oh yeah, we watched a Tinkerbell movie. we're marathoning Disney movies. Yeah, we watched the third Tinkerbell movie. To no one's surprise, I'm a big Disney fan. So yeah, we're marathoning two things, kind of. We're marathoning Final Fantasy and Disney, like two of my favorite things. So, and once in a while, I like mix things up and do a different kind of stream. But we're pretty regular. I unfortunately have, unfortunately I have a day job, which makes it so that I can't stream for hours every day. There are a lot of things I can't do currently. So, I just, do what little gaming I can. And, yeah. Welcome. If we can get more followers and subscribers, hopefully I can change that. But we're doing what we can. So yeah, unfortunately, I quickly learned the struggles of this world. Yeah, we barely finished the first game recently. Yeah. And so for Genshin today, I actually was really on top of the summer event, and I got a lot of it done. But I had found out that the Sandrone quest is closely connected to the Narzissenkreuz quest. I was like, okay, I gotta go do that. Because I I thought I hadn't done it. So now that I'm like finished like all the mini game stuff for the summer event, and there's still plenty of time before the event ends, I'm like, okay, I will do as much of this like the world quest stuff that's related before the event ends. So that was my plan. And today, for like the past several hours actually, I've been trying to figure out where I'm actually at, like what I've already done, and then remind myself of what's happened. It turns out I've mixed some stuff up. For some reason, I thought narzissenkreuz was related to the research facility, the old research facility, the one that exploded. I forgot what it's called. I don't know why I thought that. Turns out I had already done that quest, the narzissenkreuz quest, and I forgot that that's what it was called. So that's why it's all... That's why there's nothing here, because I did it already. So I was like, okay, I forgot a lot of what happened. With the little blue creep, the spirits. I don't remember how I started it, but I believe when I initially did this, I just stumbled upon it. Like it was still when Fontaine was current, and I was swimming around, and I ran into the NPC, and I was like, oh, what's this? And I ended up here. I just did it. I did it without thinking. I was like, this was one of the cases where I was like, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm just rolling with it. I was just, going on this adventure here, helping these little guys. And it seems like some kind of store fairy tale thing, which is, that is my thing. I was not on autopilot because I was not like skipping anything. I was enjoying the dialogue and the quests. But it's hunting for barrels. You know what? That may have been what happened to me, actually. That may have been what happened to me as well. And so I was just having fun exploring this area, doing all the quests and puzzles and everything. And it's because it's been so long, I forgot. I remember, like, as I've been like reading the dialogue on the wiki, I was like, oh, this sounds so familiar. But I needed to pull up a video or videos to like watch someone else do it, because there's nothing here anymore. And he was like, oh wait, who was I talking to? Oh right, this one was a finch, this one was a duck, this one was a frog. And like, oh yeah, I remember doing these puzzles. And so I'm not done watching it yet. I'm not sure if I want to put it on. I may actually just watch it with you guys. But the problem is the videos that I've found so far that have the entire thing, either someone is talking or they go through the dialogue too fast. And that's so like I found a video that has like its entirety, so that's what I was going through, but I keep having to pause because they click through the dialogue too fast. And also like I'm also like cross-checking like with the wiki. So that's what I was doing. I didn't get to finish before we started stream. But as I've been going through it, I've been connecting the dots that I didn't realize I didn't know before. Yeah, I wish they would auto, because actually that's faster. The person that the creator that I'm watching, the video that I'm watching, the creator, they're clicking, like not like super fast where you can't read it at all, but like they'll click until like the whole sentence is displayed, and then they'll click to the next one right away. I'm like, give me a second to read. I'm the type of person that likes to read out loud. You'll see. If you stick around, I read everything out loud. I do voice acting as well, so like I voice act everything that doesn't already have voices, so I need a moment to read. And so I think I may just like continue where I left off, actually. That will also give me a chance to actually no, I can't eat and voice act at the same time. This quest line, most world quests probably all world quests in Genshin, they don't have voices. So, let me. And also, someone mentioned that the music from the narzissenkreuz is also in the ship, where the summer event is. And I've been here listening to the music, and it's like I don't quite hear it. So I think what someone in chat said last time is correct. I think they corrected it. They said it's not the same, and I think that's the case because I don't hear it. But yeah, and I'm here sitting here like I don't remember the ending of the quest, which is probably like the main thing, right? Like I was watching the video, I was like, oh yeah, I remember doing these things. But yeah, as I've been like watching and reading, I'm like, wait a minute. I think I kind of know who these people are that's being referenced. Like people in Fontaine's history. And like and one of them is closely connected to Sandrone. I'm like, oh no, I really should go through. This is important for me. I'm a total lore person, so that's why I want to go over this. So I think what I will do is, yeah, I will just we'll just watch it together. And okay, I'm gonna have to, actually, let me do this first. Let me bring the video on screen. Oops, why is it so laggy? I'm gonna bring the video on screen so we can just watch it together. And I'll have the wiki open on the side. Give me a moment. That's not it. Like even this little theme here, it's not what we hear in the ship. Okay. Narzissenkreuz Genshin. Quest. I push up a quest so I can actually quest. This is the one I was watching? Yes. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Let me find where I was. Let me even pause this. No, okay, wait. No, that's not it. No, I didn't get that far. I'm at the part where she was giving her speech. Anne was giving her speech. Okay. And then now let me get it on screen. Wow. Wait, not that one. Not that one. I think I was doing. I had this before. What did it? Huh? Oh, wait. Why is it? Oh. What's happening here? Wait, which one is that one? I see. Oh, okay. Okay. I was doing this one. Aha. Let me fix the... That's not the right button. I was thinking maybe if it was this melody for this part of the song, like maybe I can kind of hear it, but not really. Hello. Okay. Is there audio? Okay, I need to turn down the game audio. Okay. Oh, that's the window is uneven. Let me fix that. It's gonna bother me. Okay, let me make it a little bigger. Boop. Yeah, I don't either. I think what someone in chat said previously that it's different is I think they were right. Okay. Is the audio working now? Let's see. See how fast they're going? Okay, let me pull up the wiki page for the quest so I can see the dialogue text. I know, that's what I'm talking about. Like, give me a second. I literally have to pause. All right, let's see. Let me Narzissenkreuz. Quest exclusive world quest. World quests. In the wake of Narcissus? Wait, hold on. Yeah, they really are for no reason. Like, thank you for hating the entire quest on video, but like, I can't enjoy it. Is this the right one? Oh, I think this is how I was. Okay. Let me search again. Narcissenkreuz. Oh, it's the Narzissenkreuz Institute. That's why I got confused. Okay. Disambiguation. Let me find that. Okay. Yeah, the Narzissenkreuz Adventure, the world quest. So now I'm a little confused, but I think it's just all connected. Okay. But yeah, so what I'm picking up and what I've like noticed and like realizing rather is that this is all connected to Alan, who is Sandrone's creator. He had a younger sister. I don't actually, was a younger sister? He had a sister that he loved like a lot. But she I don't remember how he lost her, but that's why he made Sandrone, because he loved his sister and missed her. And the like all the people that were like around him. Narzissenkreuz is even connected to Sumeru. Yeah, Narcissenkreuz Impact. It's crazy. Like this whole like bit of lore just shows like how it's so impressive, right? How the universe Genshin has such a deep history and everything is connected, right? Like even the history of the things that happened in the game is important. Not just the you know, I don't remember what they call it anymore. There's so many names for the catastrophe, the calamity. I want to I automatically want to say calamity because of Final Fantasy 14, but you know, the whole thing with Conria and everything. Not even just that one big event. There's like all the other things that's happened in the history. Yeah. I was just playing this through the Sorush quest in Sumeru, and suddenly it was Jacob and Renee and Elan, and I was like, I thought I was safe from oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah. I that whole quest I've done that. I did that a while back as well. So like, there's a lot of things I've forgotten. But the fact that they're mentioned there as well, it's crazy. And but like my thing is, I've forgotten what little I have come across regarding like Elan, Renee, and Jacob. And I'm pretty sure I've done a lot. I just forgot because there's just so much. Anyway, okay, so I found the quest page here. Let me find the point of the dialogue that where I left off in the cutscene here. Here it is, the speech. And then, Mari, get him. Let me know if the video is too quiet. Right now, it's not much going on. It's just like the beeping of all the sound effects of the dialogue, and the music in the background is not very loud. But I can turn it up if you guys can't hear it. Okay. Okay, I'll turn it up. Yeah, it's so fast, right? I'll turn it up all the way for now because it's quiet to begin with. But let me know if it gets too loud at any point. Uh-oh, what happened? Did my game crash? That's been happening recently. I don't know if it's because of... I'm also having issues with like my browser and Discord. I think it might be a graphics driver problem, which is weird because it happened all of a sudden. Like, I didn't even update it or anything. It didn't happen after an update. Okay, I'm at right before this. Okay. And says, and restore the land and waters here to their original gleaming shimmer through the Reconquista, so that the sunflowers may once more flourish. Am I not right about that? A lot of recent updates have been very buggy. Okay, I'm glad to hear it's not just me. Everyone says, even Jack, that's right. We've experienced many battles and partings during the long years of conflict, and many team members we once had are no longer with us. But I won't forget the times we spent together. We'll always be friends. That's right. Even if I am our leader, I'm everyone's friend first and foremost. Okay, that's the last thing I remember reading. The same goes for you, Colonel Kate, Jack. Don't forget your friendship over differences in ideals and perspectives. Anne's being super mature right now, huh? Bravo! Applause. The other option. What happens if you click the other option? That can't have been easy. Bravo! Come on, stop teasing me. Oh, that's this player's name. So I just replace it with my name. With Knight Cosmica and Paimon's aid, we were finally able to obtain the princess's treasure. Time that was once frozen will now flow again, and we will rescue her. For that, Kosmika and Paimon, I thank you. You will always be our friends. You will always be our friends. I believe that our princess would also be glad to call you such. Okay, I'm done now. Bravo! Bravo, bravo. Nice! Alright, what do we do next? What next? Well, now, I think it's time to unleash the treasure's power on the stagnant tower. This way, its time should flow once more. Like this? And the door opens. Whoa. My thanks, Kosmika. Now. Unfortunate. Oops. Oh, that was so fast. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Unfortunately, I fear that none of us will know what happens next. And there was a note. There was a text above us. It said the Narcissenkreuz adventure team. I know, not even for one frame, right? Oops. Yeah, he says, unfortunately, I fear none of us, which is the adventure team, Narcissenkreuz adventure team, will know. None of us will know what will happen next. And then Petite Chou says, but since the princess's tower has been unsealed, we should move as soon as we can, right? Right, you are, Petite Chou. Let's go. You can press left and right. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Well, this will on the arrow keys make it go forward like 5 seconds or so. This button. Thank you. Yes. Enter the tower. Continue onward. Come into this room. Mwahaha! Thanks to your help, the tower seals have been broken. It's the notorious 4 divine kings of Narcissus. Let us help you.
Take flight!
It's a bit loud? Okay. Sorry about that. You have the upper hand. With me.
My apologies.
Anne is the one who we follow. The Anapasis is where we shall do battle and restore peace to the realm. The one with blonde hair ties?
Take flight.
The one with blonde hair. What was it? Let me look at the wiki instead. Tires, thank you.
Flight.
Sorry, I made it a little bit smaller and it was hard to see like the white against light blue.
My apologies.
Yeah. YouTube compression moment. Why do Narcissus's little minions all need so many titles? As Paimon said, that's funny. The more useless the person, the more hats they need. So, let me backtrack a little bit. So, like this, to like remember how I was perceiving this quest when I was doing it. I was just like, okay, this seems like just kind of like some little like adventure. Like we're in this like make-believe kingdom, or maybe it was a real kingdom at one point. And I'm just helping these little spirits, these little guys. And like there's like it's supposed to be a dragon called Narcissus, but like it's just like a big oceanid thing. And it's just like, okay, yeah. I really was just rolling along with it. Like I had no idea that this was like, I don't know that, I'm not fully aware quite yet, but this is clearly connected to like Alon, Anne, and everybody. Actually, they are mighty warriors who have caused us much harm during previous engagements. If the battle seemed easy, it was due to your great might. Sorry, Knight Kosmika, but our attacks can do nothing against these henchmen, so it is all up to you. Maybe it's like Shin Megami Tensei 4 and the mythical kingdom known as France they talk about. Okay. You know, where is Princess Lyris? Doesn't look like there's any path ahead. To be honest, I didn't think this far either. Let's keep going up, shall we? I remember this. How do we do that? You can fly up there, Paimon. Well, even if Paimon could do that, what would she do? What would she do if she encountered Narcissus' minions? And even if all the kingdom's treasures were up there, it would only feel like we found them. It would only feel like we found them if you were there too. Go up, you say? Ah, I understand. We do, one and all, have a certain amount of power. It is all magic given to us by the princess, yes, but we can do some things with it. But if we do... We were all born from the same source. I don't see why you would be unable to understand and accept this. Has this not happened before? I know all this in theory, but I just hate these things. I don't know why, but I just do. Don't make such a face, Anne. We were born from the same waters, and we are only this way because we bound ourselves into different shapes using thin films to keep the princess company. Coming together once again for her sake is not strange at all. Wait, what are y'all talking about? As long as we forsake our forms and join together, we can produce greater magic. This way, we can send you to the tower's apex. Wait, but if you do that... You need not worry, friend. We came from the same body of water, so giving up our forms is not the same as what you would call death. Pure waters can turn into creatures of all sorts, and such changes do not only go one way. Yep, even if we cannot adventure or fight alongside you, we can still progress together. I don't remember that part, but it's kind of coming back to me. Knight Kosmika, Paimon, what do you say? This is not our decision to make. I do remember that. Only you can decide what your adventurable team will do. Only you can decide whether we proceed or not. This is your story. You're right, Kosmika, but... Give us our orders, ma'am. The tower seals have been broken, which means they can no longer hold Narcissus back. Every moment counts. All right. I'm counting on you all. Orders received. This is your story, Titus. Leave it to us. Go with Kosmika and Paimon, Anne. Make sure you save the princess. Oh, there's a little fly buzzing around. Get away. Stay away from my food. I didn't even eat it yet. I leave Miss Lyris in your hands. In that case, dear Petite Chou. Oops. Oh, that was too fast. That was so fast. Mori, Colonel Kate, and Jack. Okay, bye-bye. It's just like what happened at Mori's fountain. Our power is derived from the princess. If so resolved, we can manifest it once more. Oh, I'm a little sad they're gone. I'm remembering the sadness. Am I disconnecting the game? I am. Pull yourself together, Anne. Let's go, Knight Kosmika, Paimon. Yeah, let me go in the bubble. I can go back in there. I went there earlier and I was able to go up in the bubble again. Water is formless. What comes from the water will surely return to it. Once we rescue Princess Lyris, she will be able to bring them forth again? Yeah, forth again. What was it? I'll just hold it like... It's just a portal. Where does this one lead, though? I'm not sure either, to be honest. I've never considered what would happen after we enter the tower. Huh. Oh well. In that case, let's proceed with caution. With more proceeding or more caution? Let's see what's on the other side. If we choose the first one, Paimon says, "Come on, both." Okay. Yes, we should be careful. We're the only ones the princess can rely on. I remember this. This last part I don't remember much at all, though.
Today is a lucky day.
Go through and head into the unknown. Go through the door to the unknown and keep going. I actually went in there.
So this is a day in the life
and I
of
went
the
through
traveler.
the portal, and I ended up in this
I'm
next
learning
place.
more about you all the time.
And I don't remember that, but I don't remember that at all. Like, well, no, I didn't completely forget it. I went in there and I saw something in the middle, and I was like, wait, I vaguely remember this, but I don't remember what was going on around it. Well, maybe a little warning next time? Yeah, we end up in this place. Paimon's kinda dizzy. There's so many books here. Huh? What was that? What? They clicked it so fast. Is this a library? I would never say it's a bookstore. if you chose, is this a bookstore? Paimon said, "What makes you think there would be a secret underground bookstore ruins under anywhere in Fontaine?" 30 books Baker Daisy, but if it was a banquet, she would be locked in. This place, this library has existed since long before we arrived. The contents seem to be ancient dramas. Children love to read books, but there is much they won't understand, so they will often ask adults to read the stories to them. In the books, where there is an evil dragon, there must be heroes who hunt the dragon. If there is a mage, there must be a wandering knight. The Reconquista must come to pass, and the princess must be saved. And of course, a chime will sound, and the tale of adventure will come to a halt. Yet it will not end. There will be another adventure, and another one after that, until the children grow up and leave this place. Anne? Huh? Sorry. It felt like memories and feelings suddenly flooded into my mind. How strange. Huh. Well, as long as you're alright, Paimon thought you might have been bewitched by Narcisse's magic or something. That might actually be so. Well, what do we do next? I'm not sure either. Whatever the case, let's have a look around. Yep, first off... There's a door over there, but it looks like there's no way through it. You two should be able to get across. Hey, you're Anne's knight right now, you know? This will all be pointless if you don't come along. That's right. This tile sticks out like a sore thumb. This might be some sort of path, or this might be a trap. Paimon doesn't know either, but let's go all the same. Oops, I clicked a button on my mouse. Shoot. I remember that sword! What?
Shoot.
What was the... Okay, and then... Okay, so she says the same thing either. Okay, and this is where Act 2 started. That's... Okay, I don't remember this. You know, I'm gonna go in there. Just in case... no, I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure I did it... Act 2 was also... Oh, lag. Okay. I'm pretty sure I did Act 2 as well. But I'm gonna go in there just in case I didn't, like, continue something or I missed something. Let me bring the in-game audio back really quick. Oops. Yeah, I remember being here and doing like the little objectives and everything. I remember the water up there. We can go in the bubble. It does take us up there. It looks different. No, just kidding. It's the same. It's slower than the... No, it's not. It's the same. That opens. And then anything else that I didn't hear? Look in here. It's just, yeah, this is all that's here. Okay, let me go in here. Okay, so I did open that trap door. I did do something. I did do something with this. So this is opened up now. Okay. Back to the video. Keep moving ahead, continue onward. This is Anne's story quest.
A blade.
So I did open this door. Yeah, I did this puzzle. Plug those things. Don't have to lock it. I'm gonna eat while they do this. Just kidding, there's more. We've proceeded already. Dang it, I wanna eat. Yeah, that thing in the middle. What am I having tonight? I don't know the exact Korean name, but it's a Korean soup. It's short rib soup. That's yeah, let me go back in game. I forgot to move this earlier. It's a very simple soup. Like it's hopefully it's more than one chunk of rib, but yeah, it's just like a very simple soup with some radish, a little bit of egg. Oh, the music's so pretty. Okay. Back with the video. I love soup too. That's a fell shield of Narcissus? It seems like some sort of seal. Oh wait, this is the next quest, so I need to go to the next page in the wiki. Oops. And story. So now I'm wondering what the person that I saw said that this is connected to the Sanjone quest is connected to the Narzissenkreuz. But now I'm wondering, wait, are they talking about the Narzissenkreuz adventure or the Narzissenkreuz research facility thingy? Because I haven't done that either. I guess I have to do everything related to Narzissenkreuz at this point. Haha, that name does fit our adventure up till now, huh? This is the center of the world. The castle where the dragon lurks. The tower that imprisons the princess. Sometimes it is the lost ancient city of Yith. Sometimes Arcadia. At times it is even Golden Hyperborea. We learn later what Hyperborea is. Out here, many untrodden realms have been conquered. Here, many heroes have defeated evil dragons. This is a place that brims with magic, and I was never really able to understand it. Children could see through a stone wall the imaginary griffins that whirled free in the distant cloud-filled skies. These 4 pools would in different adventure tales be the 4 seas, and sometimes the 4 cardinal realms of the world. I could not understand these things either, but to accompany the children on their adventures, I played all sorts of roles. Are these more of those suddenly emerging memories? Yes. Anne, are you alright? I don't know. I feel very strange. These memories are so beautiful, but terrifying too. Look, there, atop that small fountain. That is the holy blade of Narzissenkreuz. Is it really? It looks kinda cheap. Behold, Paimon, the holy blade. It's like that time with the sword of brilliant valor. Let me find the dialogue. Seriously? It's just a shabby wooden sword. Still. But if you choose, it's like the time with the sword of brilliant valor. What was that again? There's a link. What was the sword of brilliant valor? Lion Fang's legacy is the 3rd part of Venti's story quest. Oh, I did that ages ago. What was the sword about? Sword of brilliant valor. What the heck? Is there like a summary of what happened? No. It just links to the quest itself instead of like explaining what the sword is. Search for the sword of brilliant valor. Jack wants to search for Stanley's old weapons in secret, as they are the sword and shield passed down from the Lion of the South, and thus fascinate Jack greatly. I don't remember this. This was so long ago. Hey, that bunch of hilly... I guess they were looking for old weapons, but they weren't anything amazing. I don't. Yeah. Okay. That's all I can gather. I cannot go into that rabbit hole right now. Hello. Okay. If you chose that option, Paimon says, "Oh, okay, Paimon gets it. It is the tale behind the blade and one's belief that makes it a holy blade, right?" With this sword in hand, Paimon bets kids sure felt invincible heroes, ready to take to the skies and do battle with their enemies, huh? Appropriately shaped branches and drawing poles could also, in the right tale, be the holy blade. But one day, a certain woman brought several wooden swords for the children to play with, so that the drawing poles would stop being used in fights. And who was that? I do not know. It must have been someone who once lived here. Yeah, it does seem like the kingdom that was once a lively place with all sorts of people in it. When you think about it like that, the Holy Blade must have been very important. A normal sword can cleave flesh, but the Holy Blade can cleave spirit and will. As such, even impervious dragons and formless illusions are no match for it. In the story of our adventure team, if the story of our adventure team is to reach its end, we will need the blade. Is it really that powerful? It just looks like a cheap wooden sword. What did I say? Just take its holiness at face value. Sure, if you say so, but it doesn't look like we can reach it right now. Let's continue exploring. Maybe we'll find some way to break this magical bubble. Well, let's continue on. Princess Lyris is still waiting for us at the end of the line. Okay, do I have time to eat while they do the puzzle? I guess I have to watch to see to remind myself of what I did. This is kind of familiar. Whoa, there's creatures from the Fontaine are here. Is this the Narzissenkreuz Kingdom Zoo? That is not. They're just ordinary wildlife.
Whirling snow!
We've dealt with plenty of these impetuous creatures before, but every time you blink, more of them show up. They cheesed with that. We can read on our own for a bit if you want to eat. It goes too fast. No one can read it if I don't pause it.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
I also want to read it myself, so. Whoa, a bubble formation? Why would there be a bubble formation here? Cosmica, quick, get behind the pillar. I can use my spoon in one hand and pause it. Actually, why is there a bubble formation here too? Was this meant to prevent invaders from kidnapping the princess? Yes, that's the case. Also, we ran into some enemies earlier. Didn't you say that when Princess Lyris gave you her treasure, the tower stagnated, and even Narcissus could not enter? There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't make sense. What's going on? I don't know either. I never thought about what would happen after we entered the tower. Also, this place feels very strange. I don't understand. I should never have been here before, but I find myself feeling many things. Do you two not feel it? No. Paimon doesn't either. See, it's so freaking fast! Well, you do know what this place is. Oh, do you know what this place is, Anne? See? This was the assembly hall of the Narzissenkreuz Institute. That was the word I was trying to remember. The children would study here normally. I remember now. This was a lovely place. There was no sunlight, but it was always lively here. Found the lore skipper. Yeah. The children were all of all different dimensions. Some of them as different as the two of you. But here, they would study together, listen to tales of the Hydro Archon, and to tales older still. Dimensions? I mean that some children were very small and some were somewhat larger. Hey now, Paimon might be small, but she's got a big heart. Anyway, what about the princess? Was she a child too? Would the children hear stories about her? I don't know. Huh. Why does Paimon get the feeling that the story started drifting away from the princess ever since we teleported here? No, this place must have something to do with her. You must be able to find her at the end of this road. She'll be happy to see us. Oh, we must be able to. Well, you're the local. Paimon trusts you. Well, let's continue on. Princess Lyris is still waiting for us at the end of the line. Oh, she said the same thing earlier. You hear the sound of a bell. Oh, there it is. Oh, does this mean the adventure is coming to a close and Princess Lyris is right up ahead? Oh. There don't seem to be any paths leading forward. Anyway, let's check out what's inside this treasure chest first.
Why would anyone want...
Let's see. Oh, let Paimon see what's inside the chest. Huh? A feather?
Forget it.
Why would anyone put feathers in treasure chests? Do they just wake up one day and decide what to do that on a whim? It feels odd not seeing the blonde Yeah, other people don't run around with the traveler character like I do. I'm in the minority. If this is a YouTube video with the purpose of recording and uploading beef, you would think, right? You would think.
It's not my concern.
Continue onward. Keep moving ahead.
The damned will sooner...
Paimon's kind of dizzy. She said, why is she saying the same thing? There's so many books here. Is this... Wait, why are we saying the same thing? Oh, that's right! Oh, I remember that. Wait a minute. Is it just that Paimon hasn't fully woken up yet, or is it a deja vu? Haven't these things already happened before? I remember this! There will be another adventure, and another one after that. So, even though the princess is waiting for us at the end of this road, it's just a bunch of connected loops with no real end? They might just be uploading to show off the puzzles or something, not released. Yeah, that's my guess as well. Like the story plus, but mainly the like how to do the. I think it's yeah. I wish they gave a better description. Like the description says Anne of Narzissenkreuz full quest, which is true. That's what's in there, but they're not focusing on like the story. It's just they're just showing how to do it. Yeah, the full title is Anne of the Narzissenkreuz full quest Genshin Impact. That's all. On the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we... What did it say? As long as we find the end of the road. Huh. Do you have an idea, Kosmika? Any thoughts, Anne? Let's go over what we know first, then. What are do we get different options or different dialogue? If we chose, let's go over what we know first. Then we say, "Have you noticed anything, Paimon?" Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know anything about what happens after this. Then let's take stock real quick. Have you noticed anything, Paimon? Eh? You're asking Paimon? Hold on a moment. First, the paths here have been connected such that they form a ring, right? In that case, there'd be no getting out. Except that we were able to get on these paths, so there should be a way off them. There has to be a point from which we can break through. They didn't promise not zooming through the quest. Yeah, they didn't promise that. Let me look at the description real quick. Yeah. Next, we saw that super powerful sword or something. Yes, the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz. It should be a key item in some way. And why do you think that? Well, it looks like a wooden sword, but it was inside a protective barrier. Would all that trouble be necessary if it wasn't important? So, Paimon thinks that we need to get that sword. Was there any other notable thing? Paimon can't think of anything at the moment. But that said, this tile sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Paimon didn't just make that one up. By the way, when we passed this way before, it did feel weird how this tile is not connected to the others, and how it has a different pattern. It could be a trap. That's what I was thinking about as well. Good work, Paimon. Hehe, guess Paimon's just as smart as you are, eh? But you really do have an impressive mind, Paimon. As for me, my head's a mess. I can't get my thoughts straight. Don't beat yourself up too much. You're being assaulted by strange memories in this place. Anyway, let's think of how we can get out of this loop based on the stuff we thought of earlier. I don't remember how I solved this puzzle, though. Yeah, I got those. You have to touch both of them at the same time. Yeah. Oh, the feather. Oh wait, that's familiar. Strangely, the feather that was... What was it? Strangely... The feather that was used before has reappeared in your hand. Oh. We finally gotten it! The Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz! Wait, what's this? Oh, I don't remember not having to fight those crabs. I wouldn't if I could have waited. Fancy horses?
Solidify this!
Whoa, there's creatures from the Fontaine here. Is this the Narzissenkreuz Kingdom Zoo?
Is order.
My apologies.
That it is not. They're just ordinary wildlife. I remember this. We've dealt with many of these impetuous creatures before, but every time you blink, more of them show up. We dealt with them before.
Today is a lucky day.
Hey, you're asking Paimon when she's being the voice of reason, you know there's a problem. You hear the sound of a bell. Adventure's ending again. Huh? Didn't something exactly like this happen before? Paimon recalls there was a chest. Paimon's kinda dizzy. There's so many books here. Someone wants to... Oh, that's familiar! That's familiar! Is this a library? Is this a bookstore? Deja vu, perhaps? Someone wants this tale of adventure to never end. I remember that. Okay, let me see. If we chose... Well, I guess we're supposed to choose this one. Yeah. Eh? What do you want about Cosmica? Huh. You know what? Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up yet. But haven't these things happened before? But the future of a story that constantly repeats will never come. But we must keep moving forward. Yes. Princess Lyris waits at the end of this path. Oh, Paimon knows. The last time we were here, you said, on the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we find the end of the road, didn't you? Then there must be a way. What? Oh, I guess they edited that section. Edit that. I need to touch all three at the same time. Yeah. Back where the sword is, or was. No more crabs. Third loop. And 3 seahorses.
Stabilize.
Sakura swirl!
From the Fontaine here.
Eagle conquering. Worthless.
That it is not just ordinary wildlife. We've dealt with plenty of these impetuous creatures before, but every time we blink, more of them show up. We've dealt with them before. Same things.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Bell. It's the sound of the bell. Huh? Didn't something exactly this happen before? Highlander calls there was a chest. That's how you break the loop, I think. I think I remember like getting stuck in this loop over and over again until I realized that you jump out there. Hello. This is the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz. Hehe, finally, the Holy Blade is ours. It doesn't look like much, but once its powers are awakened, it will become a destructive and invincible weapon. How is it, Kosmika? Can you feel its power? Whoa, unlimited power! This really is just a wooden toy. Sword. What happens if I choose the other ones? Where's the option? Oh, okay. Is that our trusty Rusty? No. This is the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz. Whoa. Comes not from this blade. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Unlimited power comes not from this blade. What? Come on, you had Paimon going there. Come to think of it, Anne, you did mention that the Holy Blade was originally a wooden sword that kids played with. That's right. When the young heroes from the Narzissenkreuz adventure team would pick up this sword up, they would become able to defeat all foes in their tale. Well, let's just take this sword, shall we? Who knows? It might come in handy later. And if not, we can take it as a souvenir. I don't remember what happens after this. Go on, with the help of the Holy Blade's power, continue on. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's right. Oops. Looks like the path leads downward rather than forward. This is a really long descent. So creepy. Don't worry, Anne. Kosmika's really reliable and really good with the wind glider, too. Ah, Paimon knows. You're worried what might come afterward, right? Well, don't be. A real adventure is not only filled with challenges, but also with unknowns. The most important thing is to come back from completing those challenges and unknowns in one piece and gain something in the end as well. Isn't that right, Kosmika? We've come this far. It would be a shame to give up now. You did say that Princess Lyris would be just up ahead. True. I believe in you, Knight Kosmika and in Paimon. You are wise and powerful, and you're also kind people. And ding ding ding, we have a winner. In that case, let's go. At Astra Abisosk, as Catherine always says. Okay, I'm gonna go there in game as well. Oh, but the teleport's not the... Huh? Okay. It's different for me, because I did it already. Maybe I can't go back again? Yeah, I'm revisiting the story quest because I forgot I did it. And I forgot everything, really. Not everything, but I forgot a lot of it, most of it. Oh. Yeah, it was 3 years ago, so that's it's easy to forget in that span of time. Am I supposed to go in here? Back to the video. Paimon feels like something should happen right about now. I feel uneasy too, and I've been frightened. ever since we came down here. No need to worry. Kosmika will protect us no matter what, right? Of course I will. What happens if I choose the other one? Okay. Hey, come on. You've beaten dragons, Kosmika. Have more faith in yourself. What? I got a text message. Hold on. Oh, it's not important. That reminds me, I need to plug in my phone. My battery's gonna die. Here we go. Okay. I was wondering how they did this quest all in 57 minutes. Yeah. Yes, I believe in the two of you. I just don't know what we will encounter later. Well, we'll take anything as it comes. Still, best to be prepared, Kosmika. We'll be in for a battle with Narcissus for all we know. Oh, we might be in for a battle with Narcissus for all we know. I'm guessing we can't come back here because this was a boss fight arena only. Oh wait, I vaguely remember this. Defeat the dragon. They name it Narcissus. Yeah, I vaguely remember this. Maybe they eat while they're fighting.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Whirling snow. Yeah. Yeah.
Stabilize. I will have order. Solidify.
Whirling snow.
The meat gets soggy. Well, the meat is sitting in the soup. It's not like marinated short rib. So, why did we meet Narcissus in here? Yeah, I was eating during that fight. According to what we said before, the tower lost its time and thus stagnated. As such, no one could open it or enter it. But this space is not within the tower. We teleported to a different place in the tower. Huh, that's right. Paimon forgot that it happened. But if that's the case... But not how... No, that can't be true. The princess should be in the tower. I mean, that was the adventure team's only hope in this dark world. If she isn't... Our adventures... Their meaning... Al... Petite Chou... And the others... And... I'm starting to wonder if this is something that that crew created when they were kids. But we did take out the biggest threat to the kingdom, didn't we? That's a good thing, right? Yes, you're right, Paimon. Thank you. Thank you both. Let me take care of that in the chat. Anyway, the story's not over. Yep, look over there. There's a place we haven't been to before. Maybe we'll find more clues there, huh? It's not cold yet, thankfully, but it is a lot colder than it was when I got it. Like, when I got it, it was really hot, so it's still warm.
Today is a lucky day.
Continue onward. Keep going. You can vaguely sense that the final destination is right up ahead. What happens if I go through that portal in the game? Do I end up there? Let me try. Oh, it brought me back. Oh, I see. Huh. So is there no way to go back? At all? Is this all that remains? Just these floors? Oh, that just takes me back? Oh, they all have the... Wait a minute. I wonder if that one Oceanid boss fight in the UA is sort of related to that dragon Oceanid. I don't think there's a direct connection. I think they just happen to... Oh. I think they just both happen to be Oceanids. Because the Oceanids are not, they're not limited to the UA. They can exist anywhere in the world. It's probably gonna take me back, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, back to the video. I forgot what the lore was with that boss. Was it something like she migrated south because her home was polluted or something? That sounds familiar. I can't remember either, actually. Let's take a minor detour and remind ourselves of what happened with that. Oceanid. Rodea of Loch. That's the one that's the boss, right? In Liyue? Rodea of Loch, archived as Oceanid, is a normal boss challenge found in Wuwang Hill, Bishui Plain, Liyue. Story. What's the story? Lore. Cataclysm. Oh, that's the word I was trying to remember earlier. Cataclysm. Okay, but the lore for that boss is before the Cataclysm 500 years ago, Rodea was the greatest and strongest Oceanid scout, admired by many, and was among those who acted as the Hydro Archon Egeria's agents in other nations and provided a connection for the people of her land. However, after Egeria and many Oceanids perished during the Cataclysm, those who survived were at odds with her successor, Focalors, and refused to acknowledge or support her. After making a futile pilgrimage to the Vodukasha oasis in Sumeru, where Egeria perished and was transformed into the Amrita, the Oceanids went their separate ways, each searching for their own haven of pure, tranquil waters. After a long search, Rodea settled into a lake east of Qingse village, far from Fontaine. During the events after her self-imposed exile, she sensed the young Oceanid Endora, whom she believed was an assassin sent from Fontaine. Her enmity towards the young Oceanid turned the water in the Bishui River between Mondstadt and Liyue bitter. The bitter water killed fishes and greatly affected the Dawn Winery, which uses the nearby Bishui River for brewing wine. With the help of the traveler, Endora faced Rodea in a fight and reached an understanding. Still, Rodea remains unhappy and is waiting for the pure waters to become corrupted. I don't remember some of that. That's cool. I don't remember Endora. Have I met Endora? Endora is an event-exclusive NPC who appeared in Wishful Drops. Which one is Wishful Drops? It was an event in 1.4? Did I miss that one? There's a chance I may have missed that one. And of course, people in the comments asking for a rerun. I really wish they would rerun old events. Please! Was it the one where there was a love story between two NPCs in the village outside Mondstadt? No, I don't think so. I don't think... Oh! If you have... Oh, if you've done that event, you would have the Endora gadget. I think I missed that one. Oh no. Please rerun this event. Hoyo, if you're watching this, please rerun that event. Yeah, it's one of the events I missed. So I am a day one player, but I did stop playing for a little while. So I missed a few events. Please rerun that event. With no warning, the water sources on the border between Mondstadt and Liyue have turned bitter. Could this spell the end of Mondstadt's wine industry? During this event, you can equip Inquisitive Endora to capture Oceanid creatures. Increase area exploration progress. What was the story for this? Oh, here's story tab. Can I get like a summary? Dang. Okay, I'll have to read this later. Okay. So I guess we learned the lore of Rodea from this event, of course. Lore locked to a limited time event that they haven't rerun. Typical Genshin. Looks like there's tons of resources here. Stands to reason that there's gotta be some clues, right? Linking up with Ingold, Guillotine, I remember that name, Guillotine, and the rest of the old gang will go some way towards solving the dispersion problem. The situation is no place for personal feelings, but what person can lack them completely? I can only hope that they aren't treating my dear old Sponsian too poorly or let it rust in the harbor. And I hope my skills haven't rusted away either. I hope all goes well. I still want to watch the doe rise to the sounds of play outside the window. I still want to watch them grow into fine adults. Anyway, the duty will be taken up by Basil Elton, former naval commander. May her steely temper be itself tempered by the family she will establish with these children going forward. You do have it nice. What's that idiot thinking? Well, whatever. Might as well have some fun post-retirement. According to the ancient theater and mysterious research hidden here, we believe that the documents and folklore discovered within Petrichor. The research team from the Institute of Natural Philosophy holds that one serving of flour, one of sugar, one of melted butter, two of eggs, a large amount of milk with which to make foam. Are you kidding me? What exactly is a large amount? Remember it well this time. 15 minutes at 180 degrees is not the same time as 5 at 540. You can't do it now. You can't do it that way. You can't do baking that way. The lore for this quest was locked behind an event. No, the lore for a particular boss from earlier in the game is locked behind a limited time event. Just feel it out. Yeah. Decided to incorporate the Institute for Raising Orphans and the Children of Criminals into the public welfare system. Considering the ruins of a previous civilization upon which it is situated, it shall be named. The seat of director was established in honor of the Hydro Archon's great virtue and has been taken up by a gentle-natured Oceanid. Oh, this is when I realized it was Anne. The title of vice director is to be taken up by one who displays exceptional moral quality and ability. Well, I think it was. It doesn't seem like there's anything relevant. Let's look over there instead, shall we, Cosmica? There's a book here too. Oh, I remember this. A picture book. A picture book, huh? It suits you, Paimon. Well, that's because of Paimon's unique sensibility, you know? Picture books just speak to her better. This book gives me a strange feeling. Let Paimon see. I'm looking for gameplay of that event, but there are just a few videos. Oh, really? A long, long time ago, in a place far, far away, there was once a beautiful and kind princess named Lyris. And yep, she's our main character. I don't want this name. Oh, I don't want this name. That's not what you said before. Do you want to read it too, Anne? In that case, Paimon's going to continue. Oh, come on. It's just a story. There's no need to be so fussy. Anyway, a protagonist needs an antagonist. An evil one at that. And our evil antagonist, well, that's the dragon Narcissus. So evil is he that the peace-loving people tremble at the sound of his name. Not that he cares about their feelings, though. He sowed destruction across the land with the searing flames he spewed from his mouth. His great wings turned cities to dust, and his burning breath reduced nations to ash. At last, only the princess's realm remained safe. But because the princess worked tirelessly to defend her realm, Narcissus's plot to destroy everything could not succeed. From scrolling the timeline, it was a mostly combat event with maybe a few short cutscenes. Okay, all right. I feel less bad. But I missed out on story and the gadget. I don't have Endora. Rerun! Genshin, please rerun past events! So, in Narcissus' story, I'm the evil villain? This is kind of weird. This started like a storybook, but it also feels like it isn't. Kosmika, you've got the bigger brain here. You have a look too. Reading carefully. Huh? What? I remember being here! Yeah, it was so pretty! Did they even save the resources for it? I'm sure they have the files. The problem is, like, I mean, I don't know. They've never really, I don't know if they've ever really explicitly explained why they can't rerun old events, but like the logic would be, as thinking as a developer, that they have made so many changes over the years to the game that some things are probably not compatible anymore, for one. And for two, which is probably like the reason they would give if asked, but it's a dumb reason, which doesn't hold water because they have a system where you can manage resources now, game file resources. Is that they would probably say, oh, the game is already big. We don't want to make the game bigger for players, blah, blah, blah. But you can, you can make it downloadable if you want to do it, right? You can be like, oh, I want to play this past event, download. Don't automatically add it to the game files, like, so like without the player initiating it, give them the choice to download the files. We don't want to bloat the game anymore. Anyway, here's a 5 GB update. Exactly. A lot of like, well, the whole like game size like complaint with people is really dumb, because a lot of, I don't know why, but people, I especially see this with players that mainly play on mobile. They're like, they complain that they have no space on their phone. And I understand that like a lot of people, like in order to save money, they'll get a phone like with, like if the phone has multiple size options, they'll get the smallest one so they spend the least amount of money. I can understand that. But like, don't expect like a high definition 3D game to only take like a few hundred megabytes, right? It's gonna take many gigabytes, right? Like no one I don't know why people don't understand like why a high fidelity game is good, why it can't be like small, some people claim like poor optimization is like, well, that's only part of it. Do you want like nice textures? Do you want nice lighting? Do you want smooth animations? It's gonna be big. The game is already 300 gigabytes on PC. What's like 200 megabytes? I know, right? I mean, yeah, no, for real. I think they've also implemented deleting old data files for like yeah, they have. If games were a lot more optimized in this day and age, the sizes would be smaller, but they are rushing things. You can still play on low graphics and well optimized games, and things might be smaller. Yeah, no, the optimization is definitely still like a thing developers should do more and better. But yeah. Realistically, a game is not like any like people could it's silly when people look at a game size and they'll be like, if it's more than a gig, they'll start complaining. And it's just like, are you kidding me? Things are only getting bigger. What? With Uma, you could download a cutscene with audio, and if the file is bigger, of course, you're given an option to for... Right, yeah, exactly. And like most, if not all mobile games that have like a big download, they'll make like, and they'll understand like if it's like multiple, if it's like hundreds of megabytes, they'll be like, are you sure you want to download this? Well, it's mainly like if you're sure, they want to confirm that you, whether when you're not on, if you're on Wi-Fi or not. That's because that's a problem. Like if you don't have unlimited data, like mobile data, that could be a problem. But yeah, that helps, right? What is this place? This is the real Anapasis. The recent Bua update was 52 gigabytes. Oh. Wow. Uma got a huge patch recently and it was 16 gigabytes, but they were cramming in like 2 years of updates from JP to worldwide, and everyone on social media was complaining about the size, but they're literally offering higher quality. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Huh? Paimon, what? Paimon wants to say that the book's contents were really weird, but it's really not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this, not like how it is outside. Children should be able to play under the sun and in the grass without fear of hindrance or harm. This place feels really comfy, yeah. Paimon feels way better. Way better than... Oh my gosh, they just skipped it. They didn't completely listen. They didn't completely see what Paimon said. Let me go back to the wiki. Next page. I remember being pretty lost when I did this. I actually kind of remember being kind of frustrated because I felt like I was missing context. Frustrated as in like confused frustrated, you know what I mean? Confrustrated. Like I felt like there was something missing that I didn't know, and I didn't know where to find the information. Where's the spot where this dialogue is? Yeah, they said full quest. They said full quest. Can't even read all of what Paimon said. Wait, I'm not there yet. I skipped something. Let me go back. Let's see. What is this place? The real Anaposis. Oh, that was the end. Okay, next quest. Oh, here it is. Paimon feels way better than she did back when we were adventuring out the kingdom. There was no sunlight there at all. She had that was a whole other part of the sentence they just skipped. I think they does mention that Genshin is getting upgraded graphics going into Snezhnaya, so I'm expecting a huge update size, especially as a PC player. Oh yeah, that is a thing, huh? As a PC player, I'm not worried. Is that how it is? One mystery follows another. Never mind that. This place is really nice. It's gotta be Princess Lyris's garden, right? Say, Cosmica, when our adventures are over, why don't we find a place like this to live? Mobile gamers in shambles, a 2 GB update, yeah. We can eat tasty fruits, plant lots of sweet flowers, and we can invite our friends over as guests. I remember her saying this. We can all live together happily. What do you say? Sure. Or, let's put a pin on it for now. If we say, sure, she says, hee, then it's agreed. Still, we should focus on helping Anne find the princess first, huh? If we say, let's put on a pin on it for now, she goes, huh, that's true. We gotta help Anne find the princess first, don't we? Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? Huh? That sounds like someone singing over there. Let's go have a look. Maybe the people here can help us. Marianne's story. Find the owner of the voice. You have arrived at the real Anaposis. Did you stack up on PC storage space before the price hikes? No, unfortunately. Oh, that's right. This person. Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders, to the place from which all lives flow. Oh, it's a big, no, I got a bigger one than that. But, I actually have, Genshin and Final Fantasy XIV are the only 2 games I have on my C drive. Everything else is on an external. I have like 5 now. Hey there. Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I was just preparing some tea and didn't notice you. Come sit. Snacks will be ready soon. Who is this? I can't remember. Ooh, snacks. Yes, and ours are very good. Ah, but I must say this first. We can only start once the bell rings. It would be quite rude to do otherwise. Where are you from, by the way? Why, you are a fascinating combination, aren't you? A lovely young lady, a small little Oceanid, and your beautiful floating friend. Hee, Paimon's Paimon, and she's Cosmica. Huh. Is it just Paimon, or does Anne look unhappy? She might have been reminded of something. Ah, and this is this Oceanid is our friend Anne. Oh my, a fine name indeed. In that case, please call me Marianne. My, what a pleasant surprise. It has been a long time since I've met someone from outside. Where are you from? Well, we're... Actually, Paimon's not sure either. We defeated the fell dragon Narcissus and then we ended up here somehow. The fell dragon Narcissus, you say? That must have been a frightening foe. Did you think so, Cosmica? I can say either not really or in a manner of speaking, I suppose. Not really. This person said not really. If I chose the other one, oh, they're both the same. My, I've heard that Narcissus has hurt many and has turned many kingdoms to ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. Oh, so you know about him too? Great! We're from the Narzissenkreuz kingdom. and we're looking for Princess Lyris. Do you know where she might be? Where we might find her? Princess Lyris, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. But she should be here. Is that the case, Anne? But I have lived here for a really long time, and yet I've never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else? Is that so? But before we came here, we read a book about the princess and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with any such person. On the flip side, you, Kosmika, you do look like quite like a princess from a distant land. About that. You hear the sound of a bell. Eh, is that the bell? Yes, that's the signal for tea time. In the past, the children would throw down their wooden swords at the moment they heard the bell, and they would come into the hall to have snacks. They're not here now, but I think it's best to follow the rules all the same. They'd be quite disappointed otherwise, I suspect. Well then, shall we? Don't mind if I do. Oh, thanks, but I'm not hungry at the moment. There's two responses. If I say don't mind if I do, she says, hooray, snacks! If I say thanks, but I'm not hungry at the moment, then Paimon says, hee hee, in that case, you share Paimon. Your share is Paimon's. You and Paimon enjoy the snacks together. They look very beautiful, but they are tasteless like pure water. Oh, I remember this. If you do the other option, it says, Paimon happily digs in. As you watch her enjoy the snacks, you find yourself feeling a little peckish too. How were they? Well, they were great. Although Paimon couldn't really taste them? Are you on a low sugar diet or something, Marianne? My apologies, Paimon. I just made them as I remember them, so I'm not sure if they'll taste that good. Oh, don't worry about it. At least Paimon's full now. Well, in that case, let me take you out on take you all out on a stroll. This is a flower garden that we've painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? I've heard Basil say that caring for children is like caring for a flower. You need good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you can't let them grow however they want. Hee hee, sounds like this Basil is pretty smart. Paimon is full of water, like those pictures of kitties that have huge... Yeah! Soup bellies, yeah. In fact, we must get rid of pests from time to time as well. Actually, Basil sounds pretty dangerous too. She is very capable indeed. Making snacks, caring for flowers. She can do it all. It would be nice if I could introduce her to you. I've been caring for the flowers here all this time, in hopes that some friends might come, and I might show them how they've bloomed. And well, here you are. Well, it's a shame they aren't in bloom right now, though. Well, we just need to water them, and they'll be fine. Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? To the halls of sea-born foam, to watch the sunflowers in bloom. As the drops of water stain the soil of the garden black, the sunflowers spring from the earth, grow quickly, and bloom. Aren't they beautiful? Eh? That was quick! Well, they've been waiting for friends to arrive after all, and with your arrival, they were so excited. All they needed was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them along, get them going. Huh, so that's how it is. Nature really is amazing, huh? I suspect this exceeds the realm of amazing. Nature really is amazing. Were there different responses for that one? No. Do you like the man? They're very beautiful, like gleaming gold. I knew you would. I love them too, after all. You're from a very, very far away place, aren't you, Kosmika? What sort of flowers bloom there? The flowers I wear in my hair. I thought those flowers were beautiful the moment I saw you. But I fear they'll be hard to find now. Kosmika. Then let us speak of other flowers. I've always been in Fontaine. I've never gone elsewhere. That said, a friend of mine has been to Sumeru. I heard from him that there are many flowers that can't be found here. Those that grow on cliffs, ones that only open at midnight. Some even grow on cacti. And that's when he realized that there were no cacti in Fontaine and had to give me a separate explanation. He was always the serious sort, and he was the smartest of us when we were young. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Oh my gosh, it's coming back to me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I'm remembering something. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything though. What'd she say? Sorry, I'm talking to myself. It must be a little too exciting for me, meeting new friends like this. Well then, Paimon, have you seen any special flowers? Mondstadt's dandelions come to mind. Dandelions? Oh, do you have any of their delightful seeds with you? Well, we might? Dandelions, dandelions, bloom, bloom, bloom. Dandelion seeds can be oh no, oh no, oh no, I feel impending emotional damage. Okay, dandelions can be indeed be found on Paimon. Marianne happily plants them in the soil. Ah yes, what sort of flower is a dandelion? Huh, Paimon thought you knew. Well, how should we put this? The dandelion flower is made of many tiny white flowers, and these white flowers have seeds on them. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along with the wind, and they will take root and sprout elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, huh? Wow, they really are. I didn't know such a flower existed, but I've heard about something similar. Oh, what sort of flower is that? It's not a flower, but it's a story about water. In a certain place, there was a peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came ripples, and droplets appeared in those ripples. Droplets that had life in them. This life left the water and turned into different forms. But though they were all made of water, gulfs opened between them due to these differences. Each drop of life was very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. The dandelions you spoke of, Paimon, reminded me of that story. A flower that was once united as one would be separated, would bloom, and each piece would become itself. I don't think I would have understood that. I'm I'm making a direct connection to what we just read about the Oceanids. I think that's what this is. But a single drop of water is weak and will dry up easily. Together we will be strong, and yet they will no longer be themselves. Is that how it is with dandelions too? Do you think that's a good thing? Paimon doesn't really get it. What do you think, Kosmika? They may be weak, but the distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them. It might not be a bad thing for them to what is it? Their cursor is covering it. It might not be a bad thing for them to unite. People can unite and yet maintain their personhood. Oh, I remember this. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if you chose the first one, they may be weak, but the distance is necessary. She says, I think I understand where you're coming from, Kosmika. But the wiki only has a response for the third one, where I think this is the one I chose. If you chose people can unite and yet remain their personhood, she says, can they really? I remember that one. And then she says, I think I understand where you're coming from. What you're talking about sounds like what happened to Al, Petite Choux, and the others. To help us, they melded into one, turning into that big bubble. Yes, I still remember. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Ah, yes. I can take you to see our dog. Oh, so you've got a big dog? Oh, you've got a dog, Marianne? Yes, he's a silly dog who always accompanied me, and that's why he's also my best friend. But yeah, I don't think at the moment that I read this, at the time I read this, I don't think I made the connection with the Oceanians because I don't think I knew it yet or remembered. I just didn't know at the time. Paimon doesn't see him though. He'll come when it's feeding time. Since you're my guest, Kosmika, please do the honors. There's the bowl. There he is. Noble miss, it is an honor to receive food from you. A pleasure to see you again, as well, Miss Marianne. Oh, you good doggy. Good doggy? And how do you do, dear little miss? Well, thanks for being polite and all, but... And what's going on? I don't know, but this can't be Mori. He has always kept me company. Does this mean that we've been wrong all along about what dogs really look like? No. No. Okay, no, same responses from each one, but hard to say. I doubt it. Don't fuss over the details too much. Hard to say. Water can take any shape, and life can choose what form it must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. That is a different matter. Didn't Al say something similarly weird? I've heard something similar said, and that the body is a prison that restricts evolution. That person was once a child like all the others. Wait. Ooh. That's probably someone we know. No. Okay, it's not who I thought it was, but I think it's someone we do know. Yeah. We and many others heard him tell many stories about how all life was originally formless, like water, and how there were no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies, for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too can will be drawn out from one's form. But if you were to try to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remains, it will not become blood again. Anne? I remember something, even though I really didn't want to. How much do you remember, Anne? I don't know. There's just this flood of feelings and scenes. Happy words and angry ones. I'm not sure. I understand. You go first, all right? And remember, be a good dog. Understood. See you, Miss Marianne. See you, dear guests. Oh, this is bad. The number of things that don't make sense just keep going up. If we hadn't seen that dog, Paimon would have forgotten all that stuff already. Didn't we say we were going to rescue Princess Lyris? That's right. My apologies, but there is no princess here. Only us. Today, we were simply fortunate to receive guests. But this is the end of the path. She has to be here. But Marianne said... So that's gotta mean that one of you is mistaken, right? Right, Kosmika? Do you really want to hear what I have to say? If you chose that, then Anne and Marianne will go ... Of course, you've got the bigger brain here, don't you? Paimon, all we experienced so far was just a story. I keep forgetting it's someone else's playthrough because... Oh, I see. I made it a smooth swap. Wait, but we didn't team up with didn't we team up with the Narzissenkreuz adventure team to defeat Narcissus' henchmen? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment, Paimon. I did go through this quest. I'm just reenacting it, you know? And I would do it in game if they gave us that feature to replay quests. Is there even a Narzissenkreuz kingdom amongst the 7 nations? Huh, you're right. Paimon didn't think of that. So, the adventure team, Al, Petite Chou, Colonel Kate, Jack, Mori, the 2 of us, in our adventures, they were all just characters in a story? No, that can't be. Paimon can't accept that. Didn't we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through the portal in the tower? There's a lot of stuff that wouldn't fit if it was just a story. You know, like how there was no holy blade mentioned at the start, and how a sealed tower still had monsters and bubble formations inside it. Paimon, I think I understand what Kosmika is trying to say. So, all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are things outside the realm of the story. Is that right? More accurately, those parts of the story have not yet been written. So, the Holy Blade? Narcissus? These were still inside the story. It's just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. Paimon still finds it hard to imagine anyone who creates such a huge building just for a story. I believe the structure already existed. Oh gosh, that was so freaking fast! It was just used as the setting for the story. So that means that the things I recalled along the way were things that happened here before. And I'm just a character in the story. You're not merely a character. The fact that you can think about this means that you can remember it. But if that's the case, who is Anne? I am Anne, and I must rescue Princess Lyris. All right, Kosmika, Paimon, and dearest Anne, our time is up. I enjoyed our time together, but I'm afraid it is time for you to leave. Why did you have to say if it was fiction if you already knew? Spare a thought for Anne's feelings at least. Your vision blurs and you suddenly feel weightless as the temperature of the once warm air plunges rapidly. It is as if you have slipped and fallen into frozen waters. What? What happened? I remember this. But... Shh. There's no need to say anything, Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about a beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Before you arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed that I was a small, brave Oceanid, and we set out to save the princess. And perhaps there are princesses in this world, and dragons too. But I also know that the world's affairs are rarely this simple. Why would a dragon be concerned with a princess after all? After waking up, I would find this dream laughable, yet nostalgic, every time I thought about it. Do you remember now, Anne? No, there has to be some other way. If I can't save Princess Lyris, then what of my birth? My only wish? Do they have no meaning? Gosh. Don't say that, Anne. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things stand, I can only wish for you to live on your own, wish for you to live on for your own sake. Go, see the world, and see how it has changed these past years. I wish for you to have your own soul, memories, personality, and wishes. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate, and to experience all the beauty of the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meet you, Kosmika, Paimon. And it was my pleasure to meet you too, Anne. But the Anapasis is our tomb. I do not wish for you to linger here.
Marianne, why are you saying that? We can find a way to help you, can't we?
I sense that you are good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon, Kosmika. I'm just someone who enjoys dreaming of lovely adventures and wonderful futures. But I know what happened in the past. I already know that there's no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended. So this is farewell. This is why we can't go back. Yeah, I forgot about this part too.
Anne.
I'm sorry, Night Kosmika, Paimon. I had already started to feel that some things were off earlier in the adventure. As you led me off the story's track, I started to understand and recall some things. But I still want to rescue Princess Lyris. That is the reason for which I was born. I want to save her and bring the story to a happy end. I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she is a gentle, lovely princess, trapped due to Narcissus' invasion.
Don't worry, Anne. At least we had fun while traveling with the adventure team, right? Kosmika, did you know that things would turn out this way?
No, I thought we could help Anne.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, we can still help Anne.
Huh?
Paimon didn't understand anything Marianne said there at the end. Did you, Anne?
I did, sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past.
Well, Paimon feels that that's unfair. Not just to you, Anne, but to us too. That's why we gotta find out what happened, at least. If we do, we can come up with some sort of plan. Whether it be saving the princess or figuring out what Marianne said, or whatever, we just want to help you, Anne. Isn't that right, Kosmika?
This story isn't over, Anne. We'll find a way. Is there different responses? This story isn't over. No.
Okay. Still, if this is all just a story, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get. What role do we play, Kosmika?
I can't be sure, but I think we're most likely undefined factors. An accident. And that's why we can't bring the story to an end.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So that's why Anne found us and brought us into the story. You might not have thought about it, Anne, but since we've been able to knock the story off course, that means we've opened all sorts of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right, Kosmika?
You could say that.
Thank you, Knight Kosmika. Thank you. Thank you, Paimon. That's why we also need your help, Anne. And since we need to continue our adventure, well, can't you think of anything that could help us figure out what to do next?
Let me think. My memories contain a place known as the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. This place appears to have very deep connections to past events. Narzissenkreuz Ordo.
That's true. Narzissenkreuz Kingdom, Adventure Team. Yeah, they seem connected all right. Do you have any idea where this Ordo might be?
No.
Oh, that's right. We're very experienced adventurers. If you need it found, we'll find it.
Anne in Wonderland. I'm pretty sure I have that achievement. Let me check my game. Achievements. Anne in Wonderland. Where would it be? Here it is. I did it, yeah. Complete the tale of the Narzissenkreuz Adventure Team. I did it 3 years ago. Yeah. Anne in Wonderland. What's next? I wasn't... Okay, so we didn't get the emotional damage I thought was coming. Let's see, next quest after this would be... Initial facts or... Okay, so that's part of the Institute quest line. Or it's a world quest in the Institute. Okay, what about this one? What's unfinished story? Both of them are part of the Institute of Natural Philosophy. Did we just get done with the chunk of the Narzissenkreuz? Yeah, we did. We did the first main part. Those initial facts, though. This doesn't have to do anything with Anne. Oh, wait. No, this is the... Yeah, okay. Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Requires the completion of our aqueous tide marks to access the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. I think I might have done this as well. Yeah, having the dates is really useful, isn't it? Let me see. I did see at the reputation NPC that I did do aqueous tide marks as well, so I must have done the Narzissenkreuz Ordo thing as well. The Narzissenkreuz Ordo is a point of interest and an instance located in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. Institute of Natural... Where is that? Oh, that's different than the ruins. I see. It's different than the ruins. Where is... Is that where that house was? But I can't go back. Okay, what was I supposed to have done after that? Step 3 is completed by finishing the following quests. Unfinished story, the final question, and riddles waiting answers. Okay, well I did aqueous tide marks already, so I guess I gotta do unfinished story? Can I do unfinished story, or did I do it already? Let me go check if I've done it before I go somewhere and start venturing. Unfinished story. Kind of annoying that this is the only way to like see if you've done world quests or yeah. Hooray! Let's see. Quantum flows again. Fishing game where it's so easy. Echoes of the ancient world. The 3 primarily closes the solar corona upon a flowery field of grass. A letter. Caterpillar story prologue. Fontaine Research Institute snagging in the rubble. Treacherous light of the depths, villains, road to the singularity, our purpose is in another canal, in search of time, both brains and brawn, in the wake of Narcissus. I think that might be connected. The wild fate of Arenias, questioning Melusine and answering machine, free verse, unexpected lie, wish fulfilling treasure hunt, impromptu poem of the Crimson Dawn, happy birthday, I think that's the quest for the outfit for Nuvilette. I assume. Leroy, Canticles of Harmony, Late Coming, Hope Coming, Dreams Beyond Space and Time, Where His Life Lies. Okay, these are the ones I've done. These are our conquests, I think. Yeah. And story prologue, and here, yeah, these two. These are the ones. Yeah, I've done Aqueous Tidemarks. Okay. So, start the quest by interacting with the book in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. Where is that, though? Institute of Natural Philosophy. Institute of Natural Philosophy. Is Doggo trying to get in or no? I heard him yap. Or yip, I should say. Institute of Natural Philosophy. Oh, yeah, he's scratching at the door. Let me go get him. Okay, where's the Institute of Natural Philosophy? I'm very confused. I think that's too far, yeah? Has to be somewhere around here, I think. Okay, let me just look. Where is the Institute of Natural Philosophy? Is a sub-area located in the court of Fontaine region. Is a dilapidated it's under, okay, alright. Anaposis. Is it there? No. I don't know where it is. What happens if I go here? No, I'm on land. Okay, I should have expected that actually. That's the Fortress of Meropide. Kind of a pain to find, but somehow it is roughly under the city of Fontaine. Oh, really? Okay. That's the sewers. Might be like locked behind a quest. It might be, but I should have done it. Underneath the other front part of the court. Like this part? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been here. But I don't remember. Do I remember what I did here? Apparently there's a book here, so I must have done it already. And there are cameras and a ruin guard, which is unusual. What's that over there? That's a broken thing. wonder if I have the quest active. Let me see what I have active. Fontaine. I have this active. I have this active. Petrichor Dream. Unfinished Comedy. Game of the Rich. All Fairy of Yes. That's a Natland. That's a Not Cry. It's Enkanomia. Sumeru. That's not it. Fontaine. No, that's not it. What's this? Oh, this is the event. Not cry, not cry, not cry, not cry, not cry. Sumeru, Liue, the chasm, Liue, Inazuma, Enkanomia, Inazuma, Sumeru. Fountain float. That's okay. That's separate. In Search of Lost Time. Treacherous Light of the Depths. Natland. Not cry. Okay. Any Fontaine quests that I have right now are not related. Unfinished story. Might have to pull up a video for this too. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'll do it on my own off stream. I'll do some more catching up and reviewing stuff off stream. Let's just go into co-op now. Let me see. Okay. I still need Dottore for Nicole. Okay. Let me drop my let me drop my ID in Discord for anyone who would like to join. Make my way over to Smeru. Oh, I actually don't remember where. I actually don't remember where. Yeah. Oh, was it there? Yeah. Okay. Were you revisiting the quest for a refresher for the ongoing event quest? Yes, exactly that. Yeah. Researcher. Huh? No, I'm not doing that quest right now. But yeah, I heard from someone or saw from what someone said on that what triggered me wanting to get a refresher on everything was someone mentioned that the music that's playing in the ship and for the event is from the Narzissenkreuz quest. So I was like, wait a minute, did I even do that quest? I thought I didn't, but I actually had, cause I was mixing up Narzissenkreuz adventure with the Institute. I did apparently I did do the adventure quest, the Narzissenkreuz adventure quest, but I forgot so much of it because it was so long ago, and I didn't quite actually understand what was going on at the time. I would just kind of go rolling along with it. I just stumbled across the NPC for the quest, and I was like, okay, this sounds, yeah, go ahead, I'll help you. And it turned into a big adventure with lots of questions that didn't get answered right away. And then I was just too busy to follow up on it. okay. I will eat while I wait. No worries, no rush. That one really stuck with me because it was just a particular sound. It was just a particular soundtrack. Oh. I still haven't come across which world quest has that same theme. Is it? I'm guessing maybe it's in the Institute and not part of the adventure quest line. I'm still confused about that.
Hora.
あれI should bring a healer actually.
そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。
すべては私の手のひらの上。私が怖い。
Whoa, 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 whoa! So much lag. Mercy. Oh.
あれ狂いなさい。ご助力を。ここで止まれば永遠。
Oh, she died.
くだらない。ご安心を。
What?
私が怖い。
ご助力を。
Hello? Oh, I have no stamina, that's why. Oh, yeah.
海のちぎりよ。やっ。くだらない。乗り越え。天くらいよ。
そう遠くに行く。私が怖い。
ご助力を。くらえ。気をつけなさい。私が直せるのに機会だけよ。
Sorry, I'm trying to heal you, but okay.
ご安
Oh, I'm on my own. Uh-oh. It's gonna take a minute. I have no stamina. No, you guys know. He's tuned to having all three of us. No. All I did was survive and peck him. Ay! Eh? Oh, wow.
くだらない。行きましょう。
He's over there. Aim better. Oh, I gotta jump, I gotta jump.
いけるわね。
無双の刃とやらを試してみるか。お前に構っている暇はない。
おいよわ。
愛しいやつ。
演算が間違ってたのね。
あいや。Oh no. Oh no. Ow. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Eh? Ah! There's no way. Oh yeah. This is gonna take us 5 hours if I do it myself. I cannot do this. I cannot do this by myself. I cannot do this by myself. I gotta play that game. Ooh! This game doesn't give me enough stamina to dodge as much as I want. It's so annoying. Like, I could easily dodge everything, but you run out of stamina.
ご安心を。
Food's probably a good idea. I'll eat some food as well. I have plenty of stat boosting food I never use.
またスネージナヤパレスに戻れってお達し？はあ、どうしてしょっちゅう集まりがあるのかしら。
We had a lot of success with Zabai Lunar Team last week. That is true. Okay, you guys ready?
すべては私の手のひらの上。
Ow!
ご助力を。
We could, yeah. We'll try it again if this doesn't work for that team.
どけ。
行きましょう。ソーランの憩い。
手から奪うことを許した覚えはない。
テクライオン。
前に構っている暇はない。
はい。
大丈夫？あれくらいなさい。ついていやはっほっはっはっはっはっご助力を。一休みしたいわ。姿を残す。
無双の刃とやらを試して死に。
Okay.
世界が
That was better. Oh, nice. No, it's totally fine. I wouldn't have been able to do this smoothly without either of you. It would take me 5 years to do it by myself, because I just do no damage. Let me write down what I got. Don't need I got it. It said I got something though. Like I fulfilled a requirement for something. My Google Doc. Let's see. For Dottore. What? Oh shoot, I didn't write it down. I forgot to write. Oh, I forgot to add new Dottore and update doctor. Okay, I'll have to do that later. Okay. And then I think I'm done with Arlecchino, I think. Right? Yeah, I don't need any more of those mats for Emily. And then I think I'm also done with Dvalin. Right? Yeah. And Tartaglia, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, let me look. Let me look. Let me check Tartaglia or child. Let's see. Am I okay? Wait, is something happen? I was just checking my notes. Okay, let me see. I have 21 of those. And then yeah. And then 12 of these. And 28 of these. Yeah. And then Ajdaha. I have 4 of those.
いけるわね。
Well, I only need 4. I think. No. I'm done with those because I. Am I? Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't need. Before I needed 4 of these for Electro Traveler, but I used it already. I got all my talents up for Electro Traveler. And don't need any more of these until unless I decide to crown either Electro Traveler, Eula, or Yoimiya. Bloodshade Branch. I have 25 of these. That's more than I need right now. And the Gilded Scales. Yeah. I think it's La Senora time.
どう?
Yeah. Pyro and Cryo, I remember being good for these. For this. Okay. Oh, no, not yet.
空上を焼き尽くすアクセル全開
Yeah, grab those.
危険太陽の炎光を止める勇気は
気をつけなさい。私が直せるのは機械だけよ。
I need fire. I need warmth. Uh-oh, my battery. Now it's too hot.
いらないの。
I know Sweet Lolly's getting kind of getting the shine with her new outfit, but Charlotte's really cute as well. Oh yeah. Both of them are really cute. I need to remember to get Sweet Lolly's outfit before the event ends. Okay, I got, let's see, Molten Moment. So I should have 3 of those now. Yeah. And then, oops. Okay. And then an Ashen Heart. I have 21 of those now. I need 24 Molten Moments and 36 Ashen Hearts. Okay. And then next is going to be Raiden Shogun. I don't bother with Pyro and Senor since you can just use the moths. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, I got a Dream Solomon too, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I know, you can just use the moths. Okay. Raiden Shogun. That's not it. I don't know who to put. I'll just go with Kokomi again.
そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。
I like the little screen that Sandrone has. Can't find her. Which one is she? Aya! Ah!
見切りました。
一休みしたいわ。
幻滅。
Okay. Got a Mudra of the Malefic General. Excuse me. I need 24 of those. I have 21 now. Oops, edit mode please. There we go. And I got a Tears of the Calamitous God. I need 36 of those. I have 8 now. I feel something in my throat. I'm gonna drink water. Okay. I remember this fight being very hard back then. Oh, yeah. It was a pain.
Fontaine 邸には記者がたくさんいるけど、全員が全員プロの資質を持ち合わせてるわけじゃないの。取材を受ける気になったら、やっぱり私のところに来てね。
Okay. Now, I need to do 1 condensed resin's worth of something.
さあ。
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a talent domain. Yeah. We'll do this one for Cloron's talents. I'll switch to whatever you guys don't use. No, not just kidding. When? Please, buff child. He needs it. It's so bad. I want to use him, but he does no damage. Oh, I forgot. It's these. Oh, hopefully we kill them fast.
逃げ道はありません。
痛いから我慢しろよ。
拒絶、この心を持って天に帰る。
裁きのいたずち。
He'll get buffed when Diluc gets an upgraded model. Oh, so never? I feel like he might get, like the okay, if you were to get a buff, I think it would make most sense actually sometime during Snezhnaya, because there's no way they're not going to involve him in the story. He's going to have to play a big role in the story. And that would be like I feel like the most appropriate time for him to get a buff. Are there any more hydrocrystal flies here? It's just those two, right? Yeah. Okay. I think that's all my resin, right? Let me go to the alchemy bench table. I always forget what it's called in this game. There's something crafting bench. I always call it alchemy. It's the crafting bench. His buff is having new support characters around him. No. You got too close to something? That's okay. I ignored it. Oh, this event started, huh? Oh, I gotta remember not to let it end before I do it. Oh. Hey! Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done these yet. Do this on my own. Okay, that's it for co-op. Thank you guys so much for helping me, and thank you for the carry. Thank you for the carry. You guys are free to go. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Gives a decent amount of primos too. Yeah. Hello. Happy Friday. I'm sorry, you came just as we're gonna wrap up. I would like to, even though it's really late, I would like to finish my dinner. I was only able to eat a tiny bit of it. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I have about 57 pulls going into Snezhnaya. I'm ready. Nice. I don't have that much. And I'm still not sure if I should pull on the light ray switch because I don't have Mizuki's weapon. I don't have Sino or his weapon. I mean, I don't have Sino, period. I don't have Sino at all, or his weapon. And I don't have Yae Miko's weapon. So it's very tempting. I have a Skyward Blade, but I have it on, I have it on, Jean. Is Skyward Blade Chi-Chi's weapon? No, it's not. She doesn't have a signature weapon. You've way less than okay. I kind of want to pull for Odette, not gonna lie. Her animations are so good, even if she's not wearing the right shoes. Yeah, there are multiple characters, Sneznaya characters that I'm looking forward to. Like is Odette one of them? The ballerina Skyward Blade's an ER sword, so it's good on like Benny or other supports. Oh, her signature weapon is the Favonius sword. Really? Because that's a Mondstadt sword, but she's from Liyue. What do I have on mine? I forget. I have the sacrificial sword because I don't have a 5-star sword to give her. I mean, I have a Kilo Favonier, but that's not good for her. Yeah. But she's very, very low priority for me. That's like one of the next best things besides Sky Sword. Oh, I see. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get her a Skyward Sword just for Chi-Chi. I have a few days to decide if I want to pull on this or not. I'm not gonna be pulling on Columbina or Knight and Shogun because I have both of them and their weapons, so thankfully Genshin still makes great. Yeah, the 4-star weapons are still fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, if I were to pull on this, I would have to decide between either Sino or Yae Miko's weapon, because it would be a, you know, it's a decision between a character that I don't have yet or Yae Miko's weapon, which is tough because she's such a good character. She's always been a character. She's better now. But Sino's a good character too. But the thing is if I get Sino, then I'd have to like suffer not having his weapon as well, you know? I was sad that I wasn't able to get Yae Miko's weapon when I pulled for her initially. And it's been a while since her weapon has been back. So it's like, this is a good opportunity to get a weapon, so it's really hard to decide. Yeah. I do have the on my Yae Miko, I have the Skyward Atlas, which is actually a really good weapon for her. So I'm not too terribly off is the thing. Like I could live without getting her weapon for a little while longer. I mean, I could in general. I could live without it, but it'd be nice to get her weapon, you know? Anyway, thank you all so much again. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Why would you? I would love to get. I would love to have both, but I don't want to. I don't want to go too crazy in spending. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Please leave a comment if you'd like to share your thoughts. Please subscribe on YouTube and or Twitch. You can also just follow on Twitch. That's perfectly fine too. And if you're going to bed, I hope you rest well and have sweet dreams. If your day's just getting started, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And hopefully I will see you all on Sunday for Phoenix Wright. Sumika.